Hello, sports fans. Welcome to Howard on Sports. My name is Howard. And tonight, I want to focus on one thing from all four major sports, American team sports, that I can't do. I mean, there are many things that I can't do, but I'll focus on one from each sport that I take for granted when I watch, but truthfully, it's so much harder than it looks. So, well, to start with hockey, I can barely stand up on ice skates, period. So, the sport of hockey at this point is like impossible to me. Just to skate, just to stand up on ice skates and go around the rink without falling down would be an accomplishment for me. Forget about putting a stick in my hand and trying to shoot a puck into the net. So, ice hockey for me, no chance, right? Basketball. I can't dribble the ball between my legs, right? Players could do this with their eyes closed. It's like second nature for them. I can't do it. I also can't dribble particularly well with my right hand because I'm left-handed. So just my ball handling ability is pathetic. So definitely could not play basketball. Not to mention the fact that I don't jump well and I could barely get a rebound. So uh, don't have basketball skills at all. Now, baseball is I can't hit a pitch probably more than 60, 70 miles an hour. And even a 60 mile an hour pitch, I can't make really good contact. 90 miles an hour, forget it. I can't get my bat through the zone fast enough. But beyond that, something that you may not think about. When I used to play, I didn't play much baseball. It was mostly softball, but a little bit of baseball. But when I was in the outfield, I found it very difficult when someone hit the ball to know whether to go up or back. It's just, I have a astigmatism. I believe that affects your depth perception. And it just was a hard thing for me to do. Like, if you're an experienced major league outfielder, when someone hits the ball, like you know what to do. Usually, you know whether to go back, whether to go up. And if you make a mistake initially, because you're presumably fast playing in the outfield, you can kind of make up for it. But for me, I found it really difficult. Like, okay, the ball's off the bat. Where is it? Where is it? Am I running in? Am I running back? I don't know. And so I found to play outfield difficult because usually I'd end up making a mistake and I would not get to the ball. So that's something that we take for granted. Those major league outfielders, they know right away, usually, what to do right off the bat. And then finally, football. Try catching a long pass with a helmet on, right? I was a decent receiver when I played with my friends without equipment, but like once or twice, I borrowed someone's helmet just to see what it would be like. I had a hard time catching the ball, locating it with that helmet on. I guess it's something you get used to. Also, one time I put on shoulder pads, and I found that I didn't run quite as fast. I felt restricted in my arms. Again, it's something you get used to, I would imagine, but I found it very, very restrictive. But for the most part, like I said, the helmet was the major issue. If someone's throwing like a pass right over the middle to you, that's one thing. But a long arcing pass, it's like I couldn't find the ball. So these are things that we take for granted that professional athletes do, but try doing it yourself. It's not so easy. Then you really get an appreciation for what these players do. So watching it on TV is one thing, but actually doing it, quite another.